morning everyone. Today we have with us Shilpy who got intern from Bugsmirror. Congratulations Shilpy from the team Aim2Crack.
Thank you. Thank
Tell
you,
us
sir.
about the company first.
So, Bugsmirror is basically a startup. So, what it focuses upon is like if we download any app from Play Store, what it does is it asks us for various kinds of permissions like accessing our media, accessing our location, internet access. So, what these apps do is they try to access our sensitive data like bank information, our contact details, our messaging, important messages details. So these apps try to access those sensitive information. Bugsmirror do is they reduce these shortcomings of the app and make the app safe so that user can access that app safely and it does not do anything with their sensitive data. So what this is the main purpose. This is the main work what they do in
Okay.
Bugsmirror.
Okay. So how much is the stipend you are getting now?
So, like for initially, as we are trainee now, so they are paying us 15,000, and based on our performance, it will be incremented up to 25,000 per month.
Your designation is security analyst, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it is for 6 months.
Yes, sir.
So what are the different rounds they have during the interview process?
Sir, first round was basically resume shortlisting, and then we have two technical rounds, and then I was having my HR round.
Okay, so in
Yes.
resume shortlisting, they have gone through your resume completely and then they have shortlisted, or only based on CGPA?
No, sir. They have only shortlisted on the basis of resume only.
So first round will be your technical round. So how long it went?
Sir, it was around 2.5 hours.
Okay.
My technical round was.
So all are like interview only. There are no written test.
Sir, no. There was one technical round in which we were given some tasks and we were given some time, like 2-3 hours we were given, and we were supposed to complete those tasks in the given time.
Okay.
And also, some resources were also provided as they were using Golang language, which is very new.
Okay.
So they don't expect that you know that language completely. So they provided resources so that you can refer to those resources and try to complete the task.
Okay.
They were just checking the problem solving skills of the candidates.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
in your first technical round, like they have asked you what are the subjects you have studied, or they have gone through your resume.
Yes, sir. They have gone through my resume, and
Okay.
as my profile is mainly coding profile, so they asked many coding questions from me and some web development questions.
Okay. So you
That's it.
have worked earlier on the web development.
Yes, sir. I have
Okay.
worked in Utkarsh Web and App team, and
Okay.
currently I am working on Fine Art Society website, which
Okay.
we will host soon.
What about the next round?
Sir, next round was just HR round. We were having only 4 rounds. First
Okay.
was resume shortlisting, second was our task round, and
Okay.
third was our technical interview round, and then HR round.
Okay. So in HR
Yes.
round, again, what type of questions you have got?
Sir, they have asked simply the behavior questions like if they given me some kind of situations like if your system shuts down and would you be able to complete our tasks on time? What are my system requirements? And if you are in this kind of situation, how will you tackle with these and how will you cooperate with your team members? Like these questions they asked me.
Okay. How you are able to answer all the questions, or somewhere you felt like you did not answer well?
Yes, sir. There were some things I don't completely remember at that time of my interview. So the points I would like to mention where I lagged was like I don't have that complete information about data structures theoretical portion. I just focused on my coding part only.
Okay.
So I guess some theoretical knowledge is necessary of data structures and algorithms, like what are basics of like time complexities and how we are implementing various data structures. Like we just use we are habitual of using just a library and then our coding done
Okay.
is done. So they asked me how we can implement this kind of library if I have to make my own library. So I was stuck in that question. Like I will talk about the subject I have studied in NIT. No, that was not sufficient. We need to work consistently on the coding because I can say it is like a medicine. You have to take it regularly. Otherwise, you will be on the same level after 1 month if you don't touch coding.
Okay.
So it is of regular practice, and you have to explore more and more.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they
That's
just give us basic knowledge, and further we have to practice on our own.
okay.
Yes, sir.
So now 6 months are over, or still you are doing intern at Bugsmirror? It started.
Yes, sir. I have started on like 10th of July, so
Okay.
it's going on. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how was your experience there?
Sir, I honestly say it is like a roller coaster ride, because they are working on Golang language and Android development, and I don't have either. I don't have any knowledge of either of them. I don't know Golang and I don't know Android. So I am just in learning phase.
Time I think you will get to learn more things, and maybe hopefully you will get PPO from there.
Yes.
Yeah, any suggestions for your juniors, like if they are targeting coding profile, if they want to develop their coding profile, what kind of suggestions would you like to give?
Firstly, I would say that if you are targeting any coding profile, you should practice your coding daily. Like 2-3 hours are must for coding. And secondly, if you are targeting Bugsmirror, if you are having any kind of Android background or development background, or any Golang work you have done earlier, or any kind of backend development work you have done earlier, so it will be a very plus point, and you will have your work done in very smooth way when you will be interning and you will be learning the work. It will be very smooth process if you earlier have the knowledge of backend part or Android part. I can
Okay.
say. Yes.
So, do you have done any other projects which you think it helped during the shortlisting, resume shortlisting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So recently I explored cryptography.
Okay.
So I explored that field and I worked on that. I have made one basic project. I guess that was very different from the other candidates, because nowadays people only focus on Android, web development, and like these kind of fields, machine learning, artificial intelligence. Cryptography is something which is like very different and unique. So I
Okay.
guess they just focused on that project, and they have asked very much questions from that. And also the field on which they are working is somewhat related to cryptography. So I guess it really worked there in my interview.
Oh, okay, that's good. So
Yes.
even whomever I have talked to, either most of the people they have worked on ML or web development. These are like all students generally work on this. Maybe cryptography is totally different.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so maybe those who are preparing for similar coding profile, they can concentrate on something unique like cryptography, so that
Yes.
it will help them. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, thank you, Shilpy. Thank you for sharing your experience, and we wish you all the best from our Aim2Crack team, and hopefully you will get the PPO from there. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.